Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I just wanted to do a full glam makeup tutorial. Just feel like I hadn't done one in a while and I thought I would do something a bit different and do a really dark smoky eye but is still kind of glam because I've got the glitter in there. So if you'd like to know how I created this look and what products I use, then please keep watching. So I've already primed my eyes. I just used some concealer and then I've already set it down with just some white powder. So I'm just going to start going in with some transition colours. So I'm just going to take Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek and I'm just going to buff this all into the crease and just use this just to help blend all the other eyeshadows that I'm going to use. Okay. Then I use the HUDA Warm Brown Obsessions palette and I'm just going to take this pink shade here and just apply that in the crease as well. I'm just building it up until I've got the intensity that I want. Then I'm going to take a more defined brush and I'm going to take Warm Brown from the palette and I'm going to put that kind of right in the outer V and then kind of as tightly in the crease as possible and not really taking it up, if that makes sense. So there is a lot of blending with this look. Like, it can be very easy. Like, I know a lot of people get kind of intimidated by a smoky eye, but you just have to sit there and blend until your hand aches. I'm just going to use Americano by Makeup Geek. It's a very, very dark brown and it's kind of got a warm undertone to it. It's kind of have like a reddy purpley undertone. So I'm just going to put this probably in the same place where I used the brown. I'm going to go very lightly with Americano because it is very, 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 very pigmented. So the next thing I'm going to do is add an eyeshadow base, just so I've got something that the black eyeshadow and the glitter can kind of stick to. So I've got the primer down, but I still want to use a black base. It's just going to intensify it as well as kind of keep it stuck down. So I'm just going to use this Rimmel Scandel eyeshadow stick. It's just a black eyeshadow stick. Just kind of in the centre part and drag it out a little. And a bit inner. I'm not going to take it too high, just probably just kind of where I'm mainly going to put the glitter. So mainly in the centre of the eye. It's just like that. Flat kind of buffing brush. And I'm just going to take a bit of Americano, just so there's some powder on there. And then really start to blend it up into the crease. Out. I'm just going to blend out kind of the edges just so it doesn't look so intense. Then I'm going to take Corrupt by Makeup Geek, which is just a black. This is the most pigmented black that I own. That's why I didn't use one from any other palette. I just wanted to use this because it's so black. Then I'm going to go back in with Americano. You can see there's no like intense black line, it's just all nicely blended together. Then I'm going to go back in with the pink on the fluffy brush that I used. And then rework all of that crease. Now I'm going to add some glitter glue, so I'm just going to use the NYX Glitter Primer. For the glitter, which is giving this amazing sparkle on this eye, I love it. It's the LA Splash Crystallised Glitter and it's in the kind of shade name is Gin and Tonic, and so it's just like a black glitter. And it's so nice. It's got kind of silver in there, but it is actually got like a black base to it as well. For mascara, I'm just going to use the Kiko Milano Extra Sculpt Mascara. It's one of my all-time favourites. The eyes done for now. I'm going to come back and finish them off after, but I'm just going to get into the face now. For primer, I'm going to be using the Coconut Skin Primer from First Aid Beauty. I've used this so many times. It's one of my favourite primers ever. For foundation, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation, one of my favourites. And mine is in the shade beige, I think. Nude beige. Then for concealer, because we're going for like full coverage today, I'm going to go in with my favourite concealer, which is the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm going to mix tan sand and medium together. I'm going to put tan sand like kind of right where I've got dark, like right directly on the dark circles, like here and kind of there, because it's kind of got like a peachy undertone to it. And then I'm just going to take medium kind of at the sides and everywhere else. Look at that coverage! Oh my god. Then to set the under eye, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild contouring palette. This one's in Caramel Toffee, and I'm going to take the banana shade from there. And then just kind of set my T-zone as usual, just with the same powder. The rest of the face, I'm just going to use my e.l.f. finishing powder. Okay, so I'm just going to finish off the under eyes and just get the eyes finished. So I'm literally just going to use kind of the same colours that I used in the crease. So I'm going to go in with the pink and then the brown, tiny bit of black in the outer V, you know, just to link up kind of the crease and the lower lash line. That's it, pretty much. That's all I'm going to do. Okay, so that's the eyes all done. So for highlight today, I'm going to use the Becca and Chrissy Teigen kind of highlighter, bronzer, blush palette. And I'm going to use this highlight shade here. That looks pretty. I think I might just use the bronzer that's in here. I used to love this. I used to use the bronzer the most, so I'm just going to take a big... I think I've just got highlighter in that. Big bronzer brush and just... So for lips, I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics lip liner in this shade Stripped. It just looks like that. That's what the shade looks like. I'm just going to use this to line my lips. Then for gloss, I'm going to use the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. It's just a very, very pale nude, but because I've got like a pink underneath, it should be okay. Yeah, that's the shade I wanted. And this is the finished look. Let me sort my hair out. And that completes this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please remember to give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Ooh, also, if you haven't seen on the new kind of card that I've got at the beginning of my videos, I'm going back to trying to upload 3 times a week instead of 2, so I've gone back to Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, which I initially started off with when I started my channel. And I just wanted to go back to it because I have loads of ideas of stuff to film, so I thought I'd go back to 3 days a week. So yeah,